Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. Mystic Radio is brought to you by Freedom with Joy. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. Robin and I welcome our listeners to call the show from all over the world today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So to talk to Robin today, give us a call now. The toll-free number, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527.
Hey, this is Robin, Alexis, and I'm so thrilled that you are with us. Bob and I are so honored to be with you during this sacred hour of healing once a week. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining our show today and for telling your friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation. We never know what's going to happen on the show. It depends on who's calling in. So if you're out there and you're desperate to get some clarity in your life, call into the show. We are going to help you get in touch with your own self-empowerment to make your own decisions based on your own discernment and intuition. So, again, the intention of Mystic Radio has always been to enhance your own ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing. Bob?
So, if you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call. We have the line open. And if it's busy, call back as soon as somebody hangs up. Now, when you call in or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one, and she can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life, or she can rebalance your energy. Whatever your personal or professional concerns are, Robin is present right now to take your calls for this 1 hour a week. Robin is extremely efficient at getting powerful psychic information for you very quickly live on the air. So are you ready for your healing experience? Now call right now. Toll free 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Now, callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin so that she can work with you quickly.
And Bob and I do still hear every single week after all these decades of being on the air that people forget to call in or listen to Mystic Radio when we're live on Wednesdays at noon Pacific. So what we suggest is that you set your cell phone alarm on repeat for 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, and put that Mystic Radio call-in number in your phone. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. And why don't you kind of think ahead of time? What question would you call in to ask either Bob or myself? Bob, how about playing the gong?
How many do you want?
3.
Clearing the energy for the show today. And our beautiful callers as they come in. And we will take our first caller, who is Regina, who's calling from Virginia and wants some assistance from Robin today. Hi, Regina. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis. Regina. Regina going once. Regina going twice. Okay, Regina is gone, so we're going to go to Angela. I remember Angela from North Carolina. Hi, Angela. Welcome to Mystic Radio.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Oh, good. You're on with Robin Alexis. Go ahead, Angela.
I had to take you off speaker. I was like, oh, no, Regina, I've got to get on here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are good. You know what? My question today, I was trying to figure out the most succinct way. So I had a reading with Robin, 2 of them, 5 months apart. She gave me a lot of information. Thank you, Robin. And I feel like you told me kind of what my purpose was. We didn't really ask that, but it went really deep, and it really resonated with me. And my problem was, after that, I kind of became paralyzed with it. And it's been probably 4 or 5 months since that, and I've almost become detached. Like, I don't hear anything like I used to. I'm sorry, my dogs are going crazy. They know I'm on the phone with you, I'm sure.
We're live on the radio here.
Yeah, so they're like, those are my peeps on there, because I'm usually asking about my animals. So my question to you is, I usually leave it open-ended, like, what do I need? And I really, what I don't. I'm feeling kind of
so wait. You're kind of wait, Angela.
Okay.
You're starting to I'm trying to track what you're saying, and I'm going into a loop. So let's get you more grounded. I think what's happened to you is you're not receiving information like you used to because you're not grounded, and who knows if that's the correlation to why you're feeling paralyzed. So let's first of all just drop in and check your own grounding system. I know you're a very astute mystic yourself, so there you go. Can you see it? Okay, so I'm getting past life issues are presenting, and I am hearing the word terror and terrorized, terrorism. So it feels like you may have had some previous incarnations when you stepped into really opening the door to your consciousness around the ability to have a lot of these different gifts. And when you did in different lifetimes, it appears for one reason or another, you became traumatized. And if I look at the first reason, what I'm sensing is that you would become so empathic that you would kind of overgive, and then you would exhaust your own vitality, your own energy system. And so to try to pull back from feeling like you were overgiving, you would start ungrounding yourself so that you wouldn't receive as much information. So this is clearly a pattern, if it resonates to you, that we need to clear out. So does that pattern resonate to you as something that we need to clear?
Yeah, that's amongst my, problems. That's why I was trying not to give you information, because you always are dead on. And I think what paralyzed me too is all knowing what I know now. It all resonated throughout all the readings, but what I've experienced these last few years. But the job is only within me. So I do listen to spiritual things, you and other people. I read a lot. But I'm still trying to go inward, but the answer's all within me, which it should be for all of us.
But you're still wait, Angela, wait. You're still looping too much. You've got to get back into your own system. That's better already. So just calling you back. Okay, now I may speak in another language because you've got some different guides coming through, and they're showing me that when you start to ground back in and really bring in the octave of wisdom that your soul has as a unified field from all of your incarnations, you do have some beings in there that like hijack your willingness to do that, and then you start sort of backing up, and then you start looping through other people who are doing whatever they're doing, and I can already feel you coming back in stronger. So more grounding. Let's keep you going. And with you, you're going to ground in with Mother Earth. Sometimes people, when they get like this, they're grounding into other planets as well, but for you, you're getting very grounded into Mother Earth. And I can actually feel your connection with her, and I can feel Mother Earth's connection with you, being very grateful that you're settling back down into this energy system with her, and that's way, way better. And let's keep calling you in, and let's look at you as a tree, okay? If tree roots aren't functioning correctly to help the tree be grounded, then it's not going to survive. And so this is what it's about with you. There you go. That's even better. Can you feel yourself coming back through?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and again, I may speak in another language because I'm hearing a lot of different octaves of energy and systems speaking with you. They're also telling me that the reason why some of these other life forms try to inhibit you from actually accessing not only the accumulation of the unified field of your soul's wisdom from all previous incarnations and grounding it, but because when you get to that place, then you start opening up to other octaves of information from other dimensions as well. So that's where you're opening up to other like star systems and celestial realms. And there you go. Wow, you're starting to look much better to me. So do you have any shungite crystals?
I don't think that crystal, I don't recognize that one.
Okay, well, that is one that I think might be very helpful to you to ground.
Okay.
And do you happen to have a medicine pouch, like a Native American?
I don't. No.
Okay, so it feels like there's different things that you might want to get to assist you in staying cleared and grounded. And I would also suggest, if you're not already, I would use the Mythbuster Reiki Healing Portal on my website, because basically you want to break away from the genetic patterning that isn't big enough to accommodate who you are right now, and let yourself drink in your interspecies, generational, ancestral line, and let yourself come. That's it. That's way, way better. Your energy's coming home now. Okay. And I do still sense a little bit of paralysis around you, but I think we probably need to go to another call, and you can call in another time, and we'll go ahead and okay. Nope, excuse me. Nope, sorry. You got to stay. Spirit's giving me a different signal here. So we're going to go ahead and look at this paralysis vibration. And thank you, Spirit, for coming through with that message. And the paralysis vibration actually is something different. This is some other life form that has like stung you, kind of like a laser gun. And I'm looking to see if this is also some kind of a karmic pattern, and it is. So we're going to go back into the Akashic Records and just clear out how come you have a relationship with that thing in the first place. Did you agree to it at some point? And I'm getting yes. And let's find out if you knew what you were getting into, or did you get tricked? And I'm hearing you got tricked. So this would be a place where we call in the overloads of consequences to come and take those beings, or that being who was doing this to you, out of your field and have them be held accountable for breaking universal law, because they're basically a predator who took advantage of your innocence. And there they go. And now let's correct the energy fields from where you experienced that paralysis, and then the mind control programs that came along with that, and just keep cleansing and purifying and healing and blessing you. So that, there you go. That's better. I can feel the energy starting to shift. I'm coming back through the Akash just to make sure that you've broken that relationship off. You've broken those patterns off. It's not going to come through someone else tricking you. And I'm hearing we do need to go back into the records and just clarify that you've had this experience where you now know that some beings are going to trick you, and you don't want that experience anymore. You know that you know that you know that these things can happen. Don't want that anymore. You're nulling and voiding out in your Akashic Records that you need to be taught that lesson, so you can be free of that kind of experience. There you go. That's way, way better. I can feel you coming out of the records now, and you're settling back into yourself. So, wow, Angela, that was a ride and a half. I had to follow you in a bunch of loop-de-loos, but I can see why you went. There was a lot there. So I'm really glad you came in. Welcome back to planet Earth, and may you be well, and get some tools to help you stay grounded.
I will. Thank you so much.
Angela, you might need to schedule another reading with Robin, because this is just a few minutes
it's
on the
my
radio.
List, I tell you.
Might be something you want to put on your to-do list.
It is on my list.
Okay. Well, we look forward to hearing you, and always we look forward to serving you and our audience.
Thank you again. Me too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. If you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis today, the toll-free numbers are 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. This is Mystic Radio. Give us a call. Talk to Robin. We will be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her, or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, You know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
Would you like to experience a Reiki week with me? This is Robin Alexis, and I am a Reiki master. You can choose to experience 1 hour a day where I send you remote Reiki healing. And during that time, because I'm clairvoyant, I probably will see all kinds of information about what's going on with you. After the session, I will text you and give you all the visions and experiences that I saw that you went through. You can then respond with questions if you choose. So if you would like to experience a Reiki week with Robin, that's me. I would love to experience that with you. Please call Bob at 530-859-2499 and he will get you scheduled. That's Bob at 530-859-2499.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
I am Robin Alexis. I write books because I am so concerned about what is going on in the world today. I cannot stay idle and do nothing while children are being murdered in their schools and homes. I feel each of us can make a difference by choosing love as the energy behind our everyday decisions. When 51% of an energy goes in one direction, the other 49% has to follow. I've written 3 books: Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, Raising Humanity, Why We All Must Remember, and the book for everybody, Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns. Choose love, and please read my books. You matter more than you realize. Go to Amazon.com and search Robin Alexis to find these books. And thank you so much for choosing love.
Talk radio with a purpose. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio.
And hi there, it's Robin. I'm so excited to be back live on the air, and I love taking your calls. If you're out there desperately seeking clarity, listen into the phone numbers. You can call live into the show, and if you'd like a private session with me, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499, or you can visit robinalexis.com and book your private session in the Mystic Store. And when you're there, you can also use the Reiki healing portals and listen to the archives of Mystic Radio. Bob?
If you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis, take down this number and call as soon as somebody hangs up. The toll-free number, 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now, and it does look like we may have a line open. Let's get back to our callers. Oh, that was just taken, but call as soon as somebody hangs up. Let's get back to our callers, and we're going to go to our old friend Three Feathers, who is somewhere in the Olympic Peninsula today. Hi, Three Feathers. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello, hello. Good to hear your voices, and especially yours, Robin. Bravo.
Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty exciting to have it back. I can talk for a little over an hour, and then I start to lose it again. But anyway, I'm here. How can I help you?
Wow, great. I don't know. You tell me. I've got a lot going on. The bus broke down in February. I've been stranded. I gave up. I surrendered. I was ready to leave the planet, and then I was in the grace of God, and everything I needed appeared, but I'm still stuck, and I don't know what's happening. I've gone through some issues. My root chakra's shot. My crown is shot. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, well, the first thing that I'm sensing is that you appear to have some sort of energy that feels like it's going all the way up and down your spine. So let's have a conversation with that and find out if it's your energy, someone else's, or a combination. What do you get for the answer?
I'm not getting any answers lately.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just help you out. Okay. So what I'm receiving is that it is a combination of energy, and I'm going to talk. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it looks frightened here. So let's go ahead and see what this. Okay, this being is a non-human being that is attached into your field, and it didn't mean to cause you any harm. And it's saying that the way that you just described yourself is how this life form feels. And it was hosting in you because it could, and it also knew that once you knew that it was there, that you would help it go to wherever it needs to go. And it's actually it's leading me someplace, and I'm following it where it's going, and it appears to be, okay, so there's a whole group of these beings. Like it left your body and I'm following it, like I'm walking behind a person, but I'm walking behind this life form. And when I get to this kind of like a cluster, there's a bunch of these different life forms that are there. So I'm scanning around to see where did they come from. And they didn't come from this planet. They didn't travel here by spacecraft, but they do travel as a collective. And they're not even in the right dimension. So I guess we don't really need to break down why they're, how they got here. That would take too long. Basically, we just need to help them go back to where they came so that you can be freed up. And there you go. The energy's starting to shift. And we're going to go through, I work with someone who's very adept at escorting these beings into different places, and I can see her coming in, and she's assisting these beings to go back through almost like a wormhole and get them back to wherever they were experimenting with what they were. There they go. They're starting to move along. So I'm going to scan around where I was seeing the cluster of them and just make sure there's no other beings in there. Well, the one that I'm finding is the kind of the scout that went to you. And let's just make sure that that's the only one. And then let's assist that being to go along to where, there you go, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to come back to your body because I'm going to follow the thread of how this thing even found you. And let's collapse the field of that so that you're not open, an open door with a sign out that says welcome if you got stranded in our dimension, and just help you shut down your field and get back into yourself. And there you go. That's much, much better. Now, you may not still feel clarity yet because you still look a little damaged, shall we say, energetically from that experience. But do you have a sense of anything shifting? Before you couldn't even answer a question. How do you feel now about that?
Still the same.
Okay, that's what I would have expected you to say. So let's go ahead and scan your, not scan, we're going to clean your energy. The technique is something we use a lot on the show. In God We Trust Angels, thank you for sweeping your nets through 3 feathers and all of her energy fields. And thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment with her high self in this time and space. And please bring it back to Source Love. In God We Trust Angels, thank you for sweeping your nets through 3 feathers energy fields, and thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment with her high self, and thank you for bringing it back to Source Love. Anything out of alignment with all of her energy fields, please bring it back to Source Love. In God We Trust Angels, thank you for sweeping your nets through 3 feathers energy fields, and thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment with her high self in this time and space, and thank you for taking with you that energy and bringing it back to Source Love. And we call upon Source Love to return to 3 feathers, any energy that's coming back to her, bring it back through the Venusian portal of unconditional love and true healing, and bring it back to, there you go. Okay, 3 feathers. I'm hearing that that's as much as I can do live on the air. Your aura is a beautiful pink right now, and I would use the Violet Flame Reiki Healing Portal on my website, and I also would be in touch with me. Call into the show again next week, okay?
All right, great. Thank you so much. Love
You're
you guys.
welcome. I'm still speaking in that language. Do you want me to continue or stop, Bob?
You mean that?
Yeah. No?
I don't think it's... No, it's
No.
probably not great for radio.
Okay. All right, then we'll keep going.
Is that okay with you?
Well, thank you for doing that, Bob. Let me tune into spirit, and I'm hearing yes, it is. So here's what we'll do, Bob. Anyone who's out there who recognizes that language, if you would like to hear more of it because it's serving you, I will send it to you higher self to higher self right now, and we can go ahead and take the next call.
Okay, yes. Robin is multi-dimensional. She can do a lot of different things at one time. Okay, we're going to go to Virginia, and we're going to hope Regina's there now. Hi, Regina. Welcome to Mystic Radio. Are you there?
Hi. Yes, I'm here. I'm here now. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin.
Okay. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Yeah, Robin, I called around this time a year ago because I lost my mother of 100 years in April 16th, and then May 4th, my younger brother passed away. And your message was soothing to my heart. You know, I believe in life is eternal, but I was still having trouble with them leaving so close to each other. And so I've been healing this year, but I haven't really, I don't know if there's any message for me. I feel them, but I haven't got anything a message from them. Like, I don't like they've been talking to me. I'm stressed about them. And
Yeah.
I kind of feel stuck.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
But I'm energetically I'm stuck.
Well, I'm very sorry for your loss, and grief is very complex, as we know. Why don't you give me your brother's first name?
His name is Charles.
Charles. Oh, yes, Charles is right here. He is smiling. And he says he hasn't gone too far. He says that, he says some folks, when they cross over, they take a tad step further out than I did. So, he's... So, Charles, if that's the case, do you want to go further, or are you content where you are? And he's saying that he wants to stay put for the time being, but he also wants it set in place that when he feels like he can accept the hand of God, that he knows that hand of God is right there for him. And he's also saying that he wants to make sure that he stays in touch with Regina, and he'd also like to connect up with Mom and some other family members. And so let's see. Well, okay, my mom is deceased. She's coming in, and she just shook Charles' hand. And let's see if they can work things out. Yes. Okay. So, Charles, you're going to go with Shirley when you're ready. And my mom's now meeting your mom over there. So that part's going to work itself out. Now let's come to you in terms of what we can do to help you with the grief of. Oh wow, your energy is very complex here. Let's see here. How are we gonna? So the injury that I'm seeing to your energy field actually isn't coming from the grief, which is where I just assumed it was coming from. So let's find out what is going on with you. So I'm going to ask this energy if it's yours, someone else's, or a combination. And the first thing I get is that it's a combination. And for people who are, just listening to how I work, anytime energy isn't just ours, we need to clear it so that we're only actually dealing with our own energy, because that is what we are responsible for, is our own energy. So in this situation, we're finding that some energy is attached to Regina that isn't hers. And so we're going to, like we did on the other call, let's find out what's going on here. And wow, this is interesting. You actually are similar to the kind of life form that I saw around Three Feathers in the other call. So these beings must have shown up from the east coast to the west coast of the United States at least, and who knows where else they might be. So it's not that they're mean-spirited or anything. They're just, there it goes, it's starting to leave your field. What I'm doing is I'm asking for the type of clearing work that came through Three Feathers to be a surrogate type healing, to bring it right forth to you. So there we go, that's much better. And let's just stay focused with this a little bit longer. I think I'm going to ask Bob to hand me that crystal right here. Thank you very much. And okay, so with you, I'm feeling like for you to do your work, this particular energy attached to you in the dream time. So even though you're a Reiki master and you probably have your clients who come at certain set hours, what I'm seeing is that you don't shut down, which is similar to myself. We can shut down some things, but we're so organically, just naturally who we are. We have to find a way to manage the energy 24/7. So what I'm seeing with you is that this energy attached to you in the dream time. So I suggest before you go to bed at night that you make some sort of affirmation statement. Like, for example, if it's in the highest and holiest for me to be serving in the mystical realm while I'm sleeping, I request that I be kept cleansed and purified and blessed and healed, something to that nature. And also, let's go ahead and stand at the foot of your bed here energetically together and say that if it be thy will, may the powers of nature converge and release any energy from this bed that is out of alignment with the highest and holiest of Regina. And if it be thy will, may the powers of nature converge and bring to Regina's bed that which is in her highest and holiest. And there we go. I can feel energy shifting there too. So you may want to listen to the show again and write down the invocation so that you can keep your own bed energy clear, because we know you're active at night. You can verbally, out loud, before you go to bed at night, declare what you will and will not experience, and that will help you keep your energy nice and strong. The crystal that's coming through for you is called a lepidolite, and I feel like that would be very good for you to have on your bedstand. So thank you very much for your call, Regina. Charles is grinning. He's thanking you very much. And your mom is waving and blowing kisses, and they're holding hands. So they made it together. And we'll keep going with this. If you call in again, we'll keep talking to those two, because I can tell they're really chatty. Thank you for the call, Regina.
Okay. Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much for the message.
This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
What is an intuitive life coach? A professional who can help you access your intuition and use intuition to improve your life. Robin Alexis has been assisting people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuitive knowing for over 25 years. She's discovered that getting a past life reading is one of the best ways to connect with your own intuition. Why? Because intuition comes from the soul collective memory of all your past lives, not just what you experienced in one lifetime. Robin Alexis is one of the premier past life readers on the planet today. Set your goal now to let Robin Alexis read your past lives. It will enhance your intuitive knowing. Don't let another year go by that you ignore this gift from within yourself. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule or purchase your session in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com. If your intuition is nudging you to schedule a past life reading with Robin Alexis, don't wait. Do it now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Wanting to get wrapped up in a good book, but just don't have the time to sit down and enjoy reading? Robin Alexis now has her book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, available as an audiobook. Listen along to Robin's extraordinary experiences that led her to become the metaphysical mother she is today. You can find Robin Alexis's book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, on Amazon, Audible, and iTunes.
Miss a show on KKNW? Check out 1150kknw.com for podcasts of many of our programs. That's 1150kknw.com.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio.
And if you have decided you'd like to have a session with me, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499 and he'll schedule you, or you can visit robinalexis.com and book your private one-on-one phone session with me in the Mystic Store or your Reiki Week. While you're at my website, you are invited to listen to the archives of Mystic Radio, and you can receive free Reiki healings there. I've been talking a bit about that on the air. If you are compelled, please go to robinalexis.com. Bob?
Let's get back to our callers, and we've got Antonio from Kingsburg. Antonio's looking to talk to Robin today. So, Antonio, welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, how can we serve you?
Oh, it's good to have you back. I got, I rescued a cat about 5 months ago, and I wanted to know if you could tell me about that cat.
What's the cat's name?
Tigger.
Tigger. Okay, so let's see if Tigger's going to be chatty with us or not. Tigger is a very steady soul. Tigger's incarnated multiple times. He doesn't take it personally if there's a human that swats him or does something stupid, because he's had enough lifetimes to comprehend that that's part of the gig, that when you come in as a cat, that sometimes the humans don't comprehend the integrity and have the reverence for the cats that they should. But nonetheless, he still chooses to incarnate. He did intend to make his way to you, and that whatever he quote-unquote suffered along the journey to make his way to you, in his mind, is certainly worth it. And he says that the problem with you, Antonio, in his perception, is that you don't take yourself seriously enough, and that he feels that you need to remember who you are, and that he came to help you remember who you are. And he's not going to dilly-dally with you if you don't remember. So he's kind of putting his foot down to you. So he's come to you to help you wake up, basically, is what I hear him saying. So, Tigger, did I translate that correctly? And I'm hearing yes. So I know you asked about the cat, but the cat ended up telling you why he made his way back to you. And so I hope that that is something that you can work with. Does that make some sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I have another dog, Abby, and I wanted them to get along, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay, well,
good luck.
Well, let's see if, well, Abby's saying she doesn't want to get too close to Tigger because she doesn't trust that Tigger's going to stick around, because if Tigger doesn't get what Tigger wants from you, in terms of you, doing what Tigger came to help you do with, then Tigger was going to just find a way to leave. So that's part of the problem, is that Abby's like, well, why the heck should I follow up on this dude if this situation could be that, and I'm just not going to get involved until I know that Antonio's going to do what Tigger tells he has to do. Boy, leave it to a cat to run the household. I love it.
Antonio, it's hard enough to get cats
Yes.
it's hard enough to get cats to agree when a new cat comes in the house. So I'm sure a dog and a cat even have a little more energy, especially if they're a little older.
Well, and I'm talking to Abby, and I'm saying to Abby that all relationships, whether they're human, cat, dog, whatever, sometimes they last a long time and sometimes they don't. But whatever time that we do have with someone, if we can put our I don't know what the word is, aside, so that we can at least enjoy the moments that we have with them, then that would be a good idea. And Abby's just told me she'd think about it. So, Antonio, this is hysterical, and I'm so excited about this call. And, you know, you might want to call and get a session, because if your cat's telling you to really get it together, let me help you out, okay? Thanks for the call.
Thank you, Antonia. We're going to go to Mike from Seattle. Wants to talk to Robin. Beautiful name, Mike. Hi, Mike. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello, Robin. Love the show. Amazing.
Aw,
I just
thanks.
thought it would be super fun to call in and get a reading from you, just a general checkup, make sure everything's okay.
Okay, well, Mike, thank you very much for that. Your aura is not doing great. It has this weird image to me where it almost looks like someone has dumped oil, like oil from a car on your aura, and your aura is slightly dented on the right shoulder area. Have you ever had an injury to the right side of your neck or had a shoulder area?
Nothing major now.
Okay. Well, I guess we need to prevent that from happening then and get that sort of like a dent in the aura. Let's see if we can get that straightened around. But before we do that, I'm going to go back to the image of looking like there's like an oil spill on your aura and see what we're going to do about that. Wow, that's coming in from a past life. That is trippy. Okay, so we're going to go into the Akashic Records with you, going with your higher self, immediately going with the overlighting diva of your Akashic Records, going into the karmic boardroom, and you have a past life where it looks like you were taken as a child to become a Tibetan monk, and that was a great honor to your family. And I can feel you very, very young, maybe 6, 7 years old, and you're in a meditation, and you're very, very deep in meditation, and someone comes and touches the top of your head, and you were really, really out there, so that was not helpful to you. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to go and just imagine that I'm sitting in front of that little boy in that past life, and I'm just going to see if I can get him to come back in. And he's saying, those people, they didn't understand. They didn't understand that I went as far out as I do. That is like that lady who called in before, so he's obviously been listening to the show. But anyway, so let's get him to realize that, yes, sometimes teachers don't even know how to teach the student, that, we're all learning in this thing. Everybody does the best they can, and the teacher was just trying to get him to come back because he'd been gone out so long, and the teacher didn't know what to do. But now we're going back in time with you, Mike, from the future, back to him, and giving him what he needs to be able to bring himself back in through that meditation, and then bring himself back in so that he can move forward in time and then anchor back into you. So we're bringing that aspect into the karmic boardroom. That child is now sitting across from you in the karmic boardroom, and you're reaching your hands out across the table to the child, and the child still looks really like, whoa, what the heck was this? So let the kid get oriented and realize that, it's all okay. And okay, that part of you is now starting to crawl across the table, interestingly enough, and is now in your arms, in the crook of your right arm, and he's pushing up with his hands, so he's fixing your aura, and the oil energy is off the aura, and as he's straightening out the aura from the inside in, you appear to be getting a soul retrieval from this part of yourself that was having that. There you go. That's very nice. The soul retrieval has completed itself, and your aura looks magnificent. So, Mike, wow, that was intense. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike, for the call. We're going to go to Cynthia from Everett, Washington. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome to Mystic Radio. We're coming up to the end of the show, so if you could be very clear about what you want from Robin, that would help us out today. Hello, Cynthia?
Hello. Hi there. This is Cynthia. Hi, Robin. Thanks for taking my call. So I called in like 3 weeks ago, and now I'm probably not. I interviewed for 6 different jobs, and I'm probably not getting any of them. So my question is, does the universe have any direction or spirit guide of where I should look now next? Because I'm pretty depleted.
Okay. Well, I do feel that I do see a job, right? And I do feel it's a job that you're a good fit for. So I think what we want to do is work with the overlighting diva of your career and maybe even your interviewing skill set, and bring in the harmonics with the law of attraction. There you go. I can feel the energy starting to shift. So basically what I'm doing with you, Cynthia, is I'm going into the future to find where you've already got the job and finding the frequency of that, bringing it back in time and giving from your future higher self to your present higher self what steps and places that you need to be in order to co-create that into manifestation. And so when you're having these interviews, like, do you do them on Zoom or do you actually go to the offices?
They've been on Zoom. And actually, everybody said I've interviewed very well.
Really? Well, on some level, I'm not getting that. And so let's do a little bit of a different tactic. So you interview well in the third dimension. Let's have you interview well in other dimensions as well. So let's call in the higher self of the people who would be interviewing you to communicate to your higher self in telepathy, so where it causes no harm to us or anyone else, and ask that they see the passion that you bring to the job, that they can train anybody, but you can't teach passion, and have them see you for the bigger being that you are and what you can actually bring forth into a job situation. Call in again if you need me, okay? I'll keep helping you till you get that job. Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you so much.
This is Mystic Radio, and we'll be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
Audiobooks are a great way for us to take along our favorite stories as we go about our busy lives. And now you can download Robin Alexis's latest audiobook, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, and hear about Robin's struggle to trust her own soul's wisdom and let it inspire you to do the same. Go to Amazon, Audible, or iTunes and download Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song today.
Broaden your horizons. You'll be amazed at all the topics we cover on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. And in the shadow, nope, not the shadow. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. Now, to schedule your private one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call me at 530-859-2499 or check out the Mystic Store on our website, RobinAlexis.com, for details. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And And we want to thank Joy Air, whose company is Freedom with Joy, for sponsoring Mystic Radio. Now, when you have an emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of joy and love. So if you want an incredible experience, Robin and I have experienced Joy's sessions, and we really recommend it. So her phone number is 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. And that is Joy, and it is Freedom with Joy. And we want to thank all our wonderful callers today. You make the show what it is, and we had great callers today. Now we want to thank Eric back in the studio for flying this bus for us here at Mystic Radio from mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you right here next week on Mystic Radio, 12 noon Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Now we are closing this sacred hour of healing with Robin, Alexis, and Bob on Mystic Radio today.